Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today we will be doing a review on the Nars Advanced Soft Matte Powder. But before we get started, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Alright y'all, so let's just jump right into today's review. Powder retails for $36. It's available in 8 shades. It is best for oily skin. It has a natural matte finish. It is long wear and it's good for acne and blemishes. Shade Seafront. You can wear this powder on its own as a regular powder foundation, or you can set a liquid foundation. So what I'm going to do is apply it to one side of my face as a powder foundation. Then on the other side of my face, I'm going to use it to set a liquid foundation. So today for primer, I will be using the YSL Touche Eclat. Usually before I apply a powder foundation, I always go in with concealer. For concealer, I'm using the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate concealer. And this is in the shade 6W1 Spice. This shade is very close to my skin complexion. Okay, so now that I blended my concealer out, now I'm going to go in with the powder. So I'm going to apply the powder to the right side of my face. This is what the powder looks like on the right side of my face. This is a tad bit too warm. Just a tad bit. Side of it being a tad bit too warm, the coverage on this is decent. This has, I would describe this as medium coverage, and also I look very blurred. So this powder is a blurring and smoothing powder from what I see, because I look very smooth and kind of filtered in this area. So now I'm going to go in with the left side of my face with the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm going to use the powder to set this foundation. Now I have my concealer blended out, I'm going to set the left side of my face with this powder. I'm going to actually use this too to set my concealer as well. I'm back, and this is what my face looks like. The left side is the side that I use the powder to set my foundation with, and the right side is the side where I'm just using this as a powder foundation. It doesn't look bad at all. Like, I look very flawless. I look filtered. This is definitely a smoothing, blurring powder. I will highly recommend it just based off of that. I do feel like the side that I used it to just set the foundation with, I feel like that looks a lot better, especially in this area. When I look into the mirror, when I get up close in the mirror rather, this side looks a little more poreless, a little more matte. Overall, this is a powder that's going to give you that smooth photo filter kind of look. I do feel like the shade is a tad bit on the warm side, and I knew that going into this review, again based off the comments of my last video. I should have went and exchanged it, but I feel like it doesn't look too bad. Even with it being a little bit warm, I don't still feel like it looks too bad. I'm saying that out loud, it just made me think of a comment None Your Business left a couple days ago when she said, well, you don't mind being warm or looking warm. So it just made me think of that. I guess I don't mind looking too warm. I don't feel like it looks too bad. But anyway, I'm going to do my normal wear test, and then I'll be back and we'll see which side looks better. I'll see y'all in a few. But it doesn't look bad. I look very photo filtered. Alright, I'll see y'all in a few. I'm back after having the powder on for about 8 hours. This is what my face looks like. Some shine is definitely starting to come through in my T-zone area. The right side of my face is the side where I just used the powder as a powder foundation, and the left side I used it to set my liquid foundation. I do feel like that this left side looks a lot better. Now the right side doesn't look too bad at all, but I do like the way that the left side looks, the side that I set the liquid with. I felt like like it looked a lot better from this morning when I first left out up until now. And also, I do feel like I'm a tad bit shinier on this side of my face. So that's the slight difference I see as far as like how it looks. I do feel like this is a very long wearing powder, and also this is a very matte powder. I had this on for I think about 8.5 hours, more closer to 9. I went to the gym with this powder on. I've been out all day and I have not touched my face up at all, and I feel like that is pretty good. Also, I was a little worried that it would oxidize on me at some point. I don't feel like it did. I don't feel like it did at all. Now, I do feel like this powder is on the warm side. I might exchange this and I might not. I mean, it is warm. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, I don't mind the way that it looks. I really love the way that this looks. Now, I do like this side a lot better. It did not transfer at all. It hasn't settled into my pores or made my pores look extra. I do feel like they could work on the shade range. They could possibly give us maybe 20 shades. 8 is not a lot of shades. Like 8 shades is not going to work for everybody, but I'm not even going to go down that road and complain about brands doing better as far as the shades. We know that already. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, I did use this powder to set my concealer, and I don't like this to set concealer into place. I felt like this ended up making my concealer crease, so I ended up getting a different powder and using it to set. So I forgot to mention that. I like this for a powder that's all over your face. I wouldn't get a different shade or a lighter shade just to use under my eyes, because I feel like it wouldn't work for me. I don't know, you might have a different experience, but all in all, I do like this powder a lot. I would highly recommend it for all skin types. It is matte, but it's not too matte that if you have dry skin, you wouldn't like it at all. But if you're somebody who have very large pores, this is going to get the job done. This is going to be very blurring. If you have texture on your face, it's going to be very smoothing as well. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this powder a 10. I love the way that it looks. It gives you that flawless finish. It has medium coverage. It is very long wearing. It is matte, and it also looks very skin-like along with being flawless. It doesn't look like you have a heavy powder on. It is very lightweight. It is breathable, so that's why I'm giving it a 10. I will highly recommend this powder. But anyway, y'all, that is it for today's video. Y'all let me know, have you tried this out? What are your thoughts? Leave that below in the comment section, and most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.